Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new fresh series when people messed with the wrong cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up, let's roll right now, folks. On March 29, 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper observed a silver BMW speeding dangerously in the left emergency lane on I-95 in Miami-Dade County. When ordered to stop over a loudspeaker, the driver, Jacqueline Maxon, refused to comply and continued weaving through traffic at speeds of 90 to 95 miles per hour, initiating a dangerous pursuit. The chase quickly escalated as multiple units joined, extending from Miami-Dade into Broward County through heavy traffic. The suspect continued driving recklessly, swerving between lanes at high speed, while officers coordinated to find an opportunity to end the pursuit. When a gap in traffic appeared, deputies executed a pit maneuver. The impact caused the BMW to lose control, rotate, and then rear-end a red SUV before becoming pinned between the median and a patrol vehicle, bringing the pursuit to an end. Officers quickly surrounded the vehicle with weapons drawn and removed Maxon and a male passenger, placing them in handcuffs. At the scene, she claimed she fled to make it to church for Easter and mentioned a relative in law enforcement, but officers proceeded with the arrest. She was transported to the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center and charged with reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, and resisting an officer. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported. On September 5th, 2025, officers clocked a silver Honda Accord speeding on Sparks Ford Drive and attempted a traffic stop. Instead of pulling over, the driver fled, running stop signs and racing through several city streets, turning a routine stop into a dangerous pursuit that threatened other motorists. The chase escalated when the vehicle entered Interstate 40 at extreme speeds, reportedly topping 130 miles per hour. Officers maintained pursuit while coordinating safely to prevent collisions, as the suspect continued driving recklessly and ignoring repeated commands to stop.
driving into the vehicle.
Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground! Turn around! Get on the fucking ground! Now! Face down!
The chase escalated when the vehicle entered Interstate 40 at extreme speeds, reportedly topping 130 miles per hour. Officers maintained pursuit while coordinating safely to prevent collisions, as the suspect continued driving recklessly and ignoring repeated commands to stop. The fatal crash occurred around 9 p.m. on May 28, 2021, on the route between Zaniemyśl and Środa Wielkopolska in Poland. Investigators determined that an illegal overtaking maneuver on a road, marked with double solid lines, caused the collision, a clear violation of traffic laws. The driver's reckless action left no room for correction, resulting in a violent crash that claimed lives within seconds. This footage serves as a stark reminder of the deadly consequences of ignoring road rules, showing how a single moment of impatience can lead to irreversible loss and lasting heartbreak. On the evening of February 13, 2023, in Crawfordville, Florida, patrol officers spotted a sedan exhibiting suspicious behavior on a dimly lit roadway. When officers activated their lights and sirens to initiate a stop, the driver refused to comply, prompting a pursuit.
1040, you can disregard it. Road control record.
The chase unfolded under low-light conditions as the vehicle accelerated and maintained its lane, attempting to keep distance from pursuing units. Officers stayed close behind while waiting for a safe opportunity to intervene.
Still southbound on 97. We're
When the moment presented itself, a unit moved in and executed a precise PIT maneuver, striking the side of the vehicle and causing it to lose control, spin, and come to a stop along the roadside, ending the pursuit almost instantly. Officers then approached with weapons ready, ordering the driver to raise his hands and exit the vehicle. The suspect was quickly taken into custody at the scene, bringing the incident to a close without any reported serious injuries. On December 5, 2023, Miami-Dade County Police pursued a stolen utility van speeding south on I-95. The story behind this wild ride? The driver had just escaped from a nearby mental health facility, making his getaway on foot until he stumbled upon a car dealership, with a van conveniently left unlocked and with the keys inside. Spotting the stolen van was easy, and highway patrol officers quickly caught up, kicking off a high-speed chase down the Florida freeway. In Little Rock, Arkansas, officers answered a 911 report of a man pedaling along a busy highway. When Officer Shumate arrived and tried to guide him out of traffic, the cyclist refused. Instead, he abruptly surged into moving vehicles, darting and weaving recklessly between cars at high speed without warning.
Stop! Stop!
The situation intensified as the man hoisted his bicycle over the median and sprinted across several lanes. Amid the confusion, he was hit by a passing vehicle, shocking officers and nearby drivers alike.
Hey! Are you okay? 1016, 430 North, Colonel Glenn. What's your deal, man? Come on. Come on. Can you stay with him? Stay with him a second.
Amazingly, no one was seriously injured. The strange episode ended quickly, but not before putting countless motorists at risk and leaving officers bewildered by one of the oddest pursuits they had ever faced.
Okay, just pull over in front of that Nissan.
On March 3, 2022, at approximately 1854 hours, I was patrolling westbound on Shirling Drive near New Clinton Road in Bibb County when I spotted a blue dirt bike at a traffic light. The rider was not wearing a helmet. I activated my emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, but the operator fled, running a red light. I immediately notified Troop D Communications of the pursuit. The dirt bike sped south on New Clinton Road, performing dangerous stunts while evading my patrol vehicle Trooper Jordan Barker, assisted by relaying the rider's direction and description to coordinate the response. During the pursuit, the rider continued reckless maneuvers, weaving onto Millerfield Road and into oncoming traffic, posing serious risks to public safety. Trooper Barker and I attempted multiple channeling tactics to slow him. On Vacation Drive, I successfully guided the dirt bike onto Donald Avenue, causing the operator to lose control and slide to the ground. We quickly secured the scene, issuing verbal commands and restraining the rider when he tried to flee. Identified as Zachary Trayvon Pryor Hicks, he was taken into custody without further incident. The dirt bike was uninsured and unregistered. Pryor Hicks was medically cleared before being transported to the Bibb County Law Enforcement Center for booking.
Right here in this area, probably up under your car. Hey, just all right, do me a favor. Come back here. Can I leave you my phone and call? I got you.
At approximately 1:57 p.m. on August 29, 2023, in Polk County, Florida, Trooper Soto of the Florida Highway Patrol, FHP, attempted to stop a black Mercedes traveling on State Road 33 from Interstate 4. The driver refused to comply and fled, prompting officers to initiate a pursuit. The chase quickly escalated as the vehicle continued driving recklessly, while officers maintained close coordination via radio and called in additional units to safely bring the situation under control.
Together. Black Mercedes, black Mercedes.
As the vehicle reached the intersection of County Road 655, Berkeley Road, and C. Fred Jones Boulevard, officers seized the opportunity to execute a precise PIT maneuver, striking the side of the car and causing it to lose control, spin, and come to a stop, effectively ending the pursuit.
Take a flag! Let me see something! Let me see! Get the fuck out of here now!
Officers then conducted a high-risk felony stop and detained the two occupants, identified as Derrickson Perez Irizarry, passenger, and Karen Nohelia Diaz, driver. During the arrest, the female suspect resisted, requiring officers to use force to restrain her. A stolen FN 9mm handgun was later discovered inside the vehicle. Both suspects were transported to Polk County Jail, facing multiple serious charges, bringing the incident to a close. Blackhawk units observed a vehicle that had been reported stolen just hours earlier driving past them. Units quickly caught up to the vehicle as it merged onto Interstate 285 when deputies initiated a traffic stop with lights and sirens. The driver refused to comply and fled, initiating a pursuit. As the chase progressed, the suspect drove erratically, changing lanes and creating dangerous conditions for surrounding traffic. Observing the escalating risk, deputies decided to deploy a pit maneuver at the first available opportunity to quickly bring the pursuit to an end. As the chase progressed, the suspect drove erratically, changing lanes and creating dangerous conditions for surrounding traffic. Observing the escalating risk, deputies decided to deploy a pit maneuver at the first available opportunity to quickly bring the pursuit to an end.
Pit! Woo! Crashed into the wall. We're right before the Terra Road. Terra Boulevard. Hold traffic.
Deputies quickly approached and apprehended the suspect, who was found to be armed, without further incident. At the scene, the suspect stated he believed the Clayton County Sheriff's Office had a no-chase policy and thought he could simply escape. Deputies clarified that not only are pursuits permitted, but they are also authorized to use tactics like pit to quickly end pursuits and minimize the threat to the public. On March 30th, 2022, Trooper Blaine Middlecoff clocked a dark sedan at 90 miles per hour on I-55 and attempted a stop. The driver fled, reaching 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and using the shoulder. He exited at mile 53, nearly crashed, re-entered the I-55, and was struck with a PIT maneuver, eventually stopping after hitting a median island. The suspect surrendered without resistance. Officers found marijuana, a handgun, and a digital scale in the car. He later said he fled because he was scared and thought it was fun.
Get out here now! Get out!
In December 2021, New Mexico State Police observed Granger swerving and speeding along Highway 54. When officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop, she refused and led them on a perilous 20-mile pursuit, illustrating the serious risks posed by impaired driving.
Come out of the stall and get out! Now!
I'm peeing!
Come out of the fucking vehicle!
Fuck!
Get out here now!
Fuck!
Get out!
I'm
Get your fucking hands up!
What did I do? I didn't do anything! I just went to pee!
Wasn't you?
What?
That's why they told me you're driving that blue car, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The chase concluded at a Tularosa gas station, where Granger attempted to hide in a restroom stall. Her defiance escalated as she resisted arrest, biting and kicking the officer, trying to detain her. Despite her violent struggle, law enforcement officers successfully subdued her, demonstrating both their professionalism and the high stakes involved when confronting dangerous, non-compliant individuals.
In the center console.
The video also reports that Granger has accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to aggravated DUI and 2 counts of assault on a police officer. The case highlights the severe consequences of impaired driving and resisting law enforcement, serving as a stark warning. It underscores how quickly reckless behavior can escalate, endangering not only the driver, but also officers and the public at large. At approximately 12:17 p.m. on January 28, 2024, in Brooksville, a trooper conducting speed enforcement on State Road 50, Cortez Boulevard, observed a gray 2022 Dodge Challenger traveling at approximately 75 to 77 miles per hour in a posted 50 miles per hour zone. After catching up and activating emergency lights and sirens, the trooper successfully initiated a traffic stop near a median break by Lockhart Road. However, before contact could be made, the driver suddenly fled at a high rate of speed, initiating a pursuit.
Oh, you cross the median, grass median. Signal 12 whiskey, signal 12 whiskey. Hit, 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 hit. Signal, oh, we're going back.
During the chase, the suspect drove recklessly at high speeds for several miles along Cortez Boulevard, showing a blatant disregard for public safety. The pursuit continued through active traffic areas as units maintained close coordination while seeking an opportunity to safely end the situation.
He's got lead, I got secondary. He's got lead, I got secondary. Eastbound 117, eastbound 117.
A pit maneuver was attempted to disable the vehicle, but was unsuccessful, only redirecting the suspect as the pursuit continued. Moments later, the driver lost control near the intersection of State Road 50 and County Road 541, crashing and then striking another vehicle after crossing the median, bringing the pursuit to an end. Officers quickly took the driver into custody, identified as Brandon Corey Johnson, who had never possessed a valid driver's license and had an active warrant for violation of probation. 3 passengers were inside the vehicle, including 2 minors, prompting involvement from Child Protective Services. A search of the vehicle revealed multiple controlled substances, including cocaine and marijuana, along with drug paraphernalia. The suspect was transported to the Hernando County Detention Center without further incident, facing multiple serious charges. A high-speed pursuit erupted after a failed armed home invasion. Shown in the video, police chased masked suspects after armed home invasion attempt. Officers began following a vehicle speeding westbound on Glen Arbor after it ran a red light north of Dallas moments earlier. Masked suspects had approached a home where an 8-year-old girl was outside. She ran inside and alerted her family, who immediately called police authorities, confirmed she was safe and that no abduction occurred.
I know Channel 1033 for Mary 33.
We're westbound Glen Arbor coming to Dallas.
As officers closed in, radio traffic intensified. A unit identified as Harbor 33 coordinated the pursuit as it moved through the area. The chase ended when officers executed a precise pit maneuver, bringing the fleeing vehicle to a controlled stop.
Pit is mobilized and successful.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! You don't move! Put your hands on top of your head now!
With the car disabled, officers advanced with firm, clear commands for the suspects to show their hands and remain still. The footage highlights disciplined teamwork, swift coordination, and effective tactics that led to the safe apprehension of the armed suspects.
Deita! Deita! Deita!
The image appears to be a still frame from a video capturing the moment a motorcyclist crashed while fleeing from police during a theft investigation. Filmed from what seems to be a helmet or handlebar-mounted camera, the footage delivers a dramatic first-person view of the pursuit. One person is seen lying on the roadway after the impact, while another motorcycle speeds toward the scene.
Deita! 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 Deita, fulano! Deita, caralho! Deita, vira de costas! Vira de costas! Vira! 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 Vira!
Calma aí, senhor.
Qual o cabelo da moto? Qual o cabelo da moto? Não tem pinote, entendeu? Que não tem pinote.
Tem uma coisa tirada, filho, por favor. Por favor, mano.
Tem uma das correiras, só se parar.
This image is frequently used in motorcycle safety campaigns as a stark reminder of the risks tied to reckless riding and high-speed chases. It underscores how a single impulsive decision can lead to severe, sometimes life-changing consequences.
Tá achando que eu não vou atirar em você não, seu cuzão? Você vai ficar aí. Vai, se ciscar, você vai tomar.